So let's start with it. So this template is one of the blueprints we have available in our gallery. And we need to connect it to Airtable, and how we can do that. To start, we'll need to integrate a PAT key. And what's a PAT key? It's well, literally is the personal access token. We need to get that from Airtable. And in here, I have a simple base where I have information that I want to merge with my template and generate a final document. And where can I get that? Well, first of all, you need to go to your account settings and then go to Builder Hub. And in the Builder Hub page, you can go to Personal Access Token. I will create a brand new one. And let's name it. You can name it something you remember. So let's try Live Field Lab Document. And this part is very important. We need to add these specific scopes, which are data records read, data records write, and schema basis read. And after we do that, we need to add the resources. In this case, I'll just add all resources and create the token. So once created, I will copy the token and switch back to Documint. We can integrate it directly with a template, and we can also integrate it from our account settings. So I'll show both ways. In this case, since we got a template from our gallery, we need to reset the custom data source so we can map all the fields we have in Airtable. So to start, we will reset the custom data source, confirm it, go to Airtable option, and in here, there will be an option to create a connection. You can click that and you can just paste the personal access token here. So let's do that. Document Live Bit Lab. Paste the PAT key and create the connection. Okay, let's select the page. It's the certificate. And we will integrate it with the recipients table. So we also need to access data from other tables. And to do that, we need to expand the linked record fields we have in our base. So for that, we can just toggle the linked record options on and save it. You will see that the other fields from the other table, other tables will show up here for you to just drag and drop it into the template. And I'll also show you how to add your PAT key from your account settings. So go to the home page, go to your account settings, integrations, and there you go. So here you should be able to create a new connection. So let's go back to the template. I will replace some fields here. You see that some fields that have the same name from the blueprint you have, they will be automatically mapped. But if it's a different name, then we should just change it. So lecture type, lecture title, and structures. Let's add the name. And the bio for that image structure. Lecture date. And also the institution. In here, let's add the structure for signing, also their title. And let's take a look. We might need some formatting, but I'll also go through it with you. And there you go. So you can preview it with real data. When it's connected to Airtable, you can switch between records. So you can take a look at how your template will be generated. And after you give it some style, let's, for instance, change this dates. Let's set up a custom one. So day of the month and year. Let's save. So we'll see the date formatting change a bit. And there you go. So once it's nicely formatted, once it's looking as you envisioned, we can integrate the template now back to your database. So you can generate the documents from there and have your PDF stored. And how we can do that? First we need to switch to the integrations table. And inside of instructions, we go to Airtable. You see that you have an option to select an attachment field, but at the moment we don't have one yet. So let's add it together. Let's go back to Airtable. And add an attachment field. Name it how you prefer, and here I'll just do certificates and create. And switching back to document. Let's just give it a refresh. And the new attachment field we just added will be available for us to select. So certificates, you can override attachment, so it's just the last template you generated that will show up there. Let's copy the link, and we will paste this link back in the Airtable. So let's go back there. Let's add a button field. It will be certificate generation, generate, and then let's paste the formula we just copied from Documint. And it's just as simple as clicking the button. Once you click the button, you will be redirected to a new page where the document will be generated. And you will also see that the document will be attached to the attachment field we just created. And that's all. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions regarding the theme we just presented or any other questions regarding your templates, feel free to share.